Welcome to our channel. We're thrilled to have you here today. Today, we're diving into a topic that could save your life. The top 5 foods that carry foodborne diseases. These are everyday items you might have in your kitchen right now. You think you know what you're doing in the kitchen? Confidently chopping, stirring, and seasoning like a pro? Think you can just grab any old ingredient and whip up a feast? Well, think again. It's not always that simple. We're about to expose some harsh realities about food safety. The dangers are real and often hidden from plain sight. We're talking about the silent killers lurking in your fridge, on your cutting board, and even in the foods you trust the most. Yes, even in your fancy, organic kale. No food is completely safe without proper handling. Get ready to have your stomachs turned and your minds blown, because we're serving up a plate of hard truths about the foods you think you know. Stay tuned and let's uncover these hidden dangers together. First on the chopping block, raw poultry. That's right, your precious chicken, your beloved turkey. They're a breeding ground for bacteria like Salmonella. You think a quick rinse under the tap will do the trick? You think a sprinkle of herbs will magically eradicate these microscopic monsters? Think again. We're talking about a one-way ticket to food poisoning central. Salmonella will have you bent over the toilet, begging for mercy. We're talking cramps, fever, the works. You want to play chicken with your health? Go on then. See what happens. Next up, we're tackling the leafy greens. You know, those salads you think are doing you a world of good. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, they seem like the perfect health food. Don't get me wrong, vegetables are vital. But those leafy greens can harbor a nasty little bugger called E. coli. This bacteria can cling to the leaves even after a thorough wash. And let me tell you, E. coli is not something you want to mess with. It's a microscopic menace that can wreak havoc on your digestive system. Imagine the worst stomach cramps you've ever experienced, then multiply that by 10. The pain can be excruciating, leaving you doubled over in agony. Add in some nausea, diarrhea, and dehydration, and you're starting to get the picture. It's a full-body assault that can leave you feeling utterly drained. It's not pretty, is it? The discomfort and distress can be overwhelming, making it hard to function in your daily life. And the worst part is washing your greens might not even be enough to get rid of it. E. coli can be incredibly resilient, clinging to the leaves despite your best efforts. Now let's talk about raw shellfish. They might look fresh and appetizing, but there's a hidden danger lurking beneath that shiny shell. Oysters, clams, you name it. These delicacies are often served raw, making them a risky choice for your next meal. They might seem like a luxurious treat, but they can be a one-way ticket to food poisoning paradise. The allure of their taste can quickly turn into a nightmare. We're talking about norovirus, vibrio, you name it, shellfish can harbor it. These pathogens are not just rare occurrences. They are common contaminants. These little critters love to hang out in the water where shellfish live. And they're just waiting to hitch a ride into your digestive system. The water might look clean, but it's a breeding ground for bacteria. 1 minute, you're enjoying your fancy seafood platter. The next minute, you're experiencing the wrath of the ocean. It's a gamble every time you take a bite. We're talking projectile, vomiting, explosive, diarrhea, the kind of food poisoning that'll make you swear off seafood for life. The symptoms can be severe and long-lasting, making you regret that seemingly innocent meal. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into the world of unpasteurized dairy products. You know those raw milk enthusiasts who think they're getting some kind of health benefit? They're playing Russian roulette with their gut. Pasteurization exists for a reason, people. It kills off harmful bacteria like Listeria, Campylobacter, and Salmonella. We're talking about serious infections, folks, especially for pregnant women, young children, and anyone with a weakened immune system. Don't be a cowboy. Stick to the pasteurized stuff. Last but not least, let's talk about the elephant in the room, undercooked ground beef. Ground beef is like a breeding ground for bacteria, especially E. coli. And if you don't cook that burger to the proper temperature, you're basically asking for a one-way ticket to food poisoning hell. We're talking about bloody diarrhea, stomach cramps that feel like someone's stabbing you with a rusty fork, and fatigue that'll leave you bedridden for days. So next time you're grilling up those burgers, make sure you cook them all the way through. Your gut will thank you for it. Stay safe and always be cautious about what you eat. You've seen the enemy, you know the risks. Now arm yourself with knowledge and proper cooking techniques. Don't become another food poisoning statistic. You've got this. Remember, food should be a pleasure, not a punishment. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, happy cooking. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Until next time, take care.